pains me to say it, but this man has put on some serious ball speed in the last 6 months. No secrets. How have you done it? Let's help you get good at golf.
Let's do it.
162, that wasn't even your best as well.
Not the best, but not bad.
So Chris, what are you doing to get that ball speed? Because I'm going to put on screen now, we were in here playing Winter League actually in the simulator room here at Woolley Park, and you got 167, nearly 170, but you all right with that?
It's on.
167 ball speed. How are you doing it? How are you putting this masterclass together of improved speed?
Yeah, so you've got to think, guys, how many times do you hear your playing partners, or have you been for lessons and people say, oh, you're just too quick, you're hitting at it too quick, you need to slow down. But it's the understanding of slowing down, or what do you need to do. Better word for that is better sequencing. You're not trying to slow down, but you need to be better in transition. You're not too quick. Because a lot of people, the backswing, I know I once got told my backswing was quicker than my downswing. So it was very much, you get over this, you're very quick and everything. Put a lot of effort in there.
Oh no, that's in the Atlantic.
I'm out of breath. And my backswing probably was faster than my downswing.
In fairness,
So-
you're out of breath trying to put the ball on the tee, but that's...
Well, that is true. But you can see there, guys, I don't then need to slow down. If I then slow down, what we see from people is they do exactly the same. That one has only gone, let's have a look, 206 carry.
129 ball speed, that one, so very, very low in that
129.
regard.
And then what we'll see from people is they go, okay, right, I'll slow my backswing down and then I'll try and hit it harder. So I'll go, okay, right, yep. Oh. Exactly the same, but now we've gone in the opposite direction. I've pulled at the club, I've got it a long way behind me. Everyone says, oh, you need lag. Lag is then behind you, the club face is wide open, and I've hit that to the right, and I've hit it 161 yards carry. So, oh, the tee's still in, I don't know why I bothered. So, two things that I see a lot, and what people get told is, yep, you need to slow down, that's what you need to do. But to get ball speed, what we want to do is we do want to hit the ball as hard as possible. Again, when teaching juniors, the phrase is always try and teach them speed at an early age. It's harder when you get older if you're trying to be so slow, just because Barry, your playing partner, has told you need to slow it down.
Barry, not again.
I know, Barry, come on. So we want to have as much speed as possible. So we want you to swing as much as you can, but in balance. That is the key thing. We don't want to see, and you'll have seen, let's say DeChambeau, a prime example, he put on a lot of weight, he tried to gain as much speed as possible. Yes, he got his ball speed up, but his golf balls were like the red arrows. They were all over the place. He never really kept them on target, so even when you think about his averages over the season, McIlroy was probably hitting it just as far, if not further. On the Live Tour, controversial, but Matt Wolff hit the ball further than him on average, and he's not trying anything, he's not put any weight on, he's just got more clubhead speed, but he's finding the centre of the face. And when you watch Matt Wolff, he doesn't lose balance, he's not falling over, he's not like DeChambeau where the club is flinging back, he's there, he's giving it the old and he's giving it everything.
You all right, mate?
Now fatigued after that, to be honest. So, but look there, yes, that's gone further than the two I hit before. That's gone 223, but that's nowhere near the ball speed. 152, a terrible strike, and that's pretty much what DeChambeau was getting. He wasn't benefiting from the speed he has got. So what we want you to do, guys, is when you set up, we need a nice strong base, so we need to be nice and wide here. We need to have a good ball position, and then all I'm thinking is I'm trying to hit it as hard as I can, but I want to be able to hold my finish. So we want to have a nice wide base, we want to have the ball position correct, and then we want to be in balance, guys. So as hard as we can, but in balance. Again, there, a good drive. Finding the fairway, it's up there for a long time.
Could be on the line, that one.
Not the furthest drive I've hit, a little bit high, but let's see. Ball speed at 160, so a little bit down there, but it's controllable, and that's the thing, guys. That's not the longest drive I've hit, but it's in play, and that's one thing that a lot of you could benefit from. Yes, you might want a little bit more distance, but if we start finding the centre of the face and squaring it up, we certainly will. So again, similar shape, similar shot. That's going a little bit further, so that's pitching where the last one went. Running down nearly to 300 yards. Ball speed up at 163. So again there guys, you can see that in balance there, I can hold my finish position, I can guarantee to give myself good feedback, whereas I'm not out of balance. And that's one thing sometimes we see from James, when he tries to get more speed, he does lose his balance. If he can get more into his feet, strong base, we can get him more ball speed. Plenty of hang time. But all
163 again.
But all in play there, guys. So good amount of speed, not my highest amount of speed I've got, but in play. Now,
come on,
James,
I want a 170 out of you.
I don't know if I've got a 170.
Pink tee, higher tee, ball position forward, big turn, fast takeaway. That is impressive, very impressive to sit that straight while swinging that fast.
Very high ball flight again. Make sure you get your driver fitted.
Yeah, this isn't your driver, is it? 162, it's in the 160s again.
No.
Now, I've got a tip to help you get more ball speed without necessarily swinging faster.
Oh, there you go.
So guys, when we do talk ball speed, often we talk club head speed. Obviously, the faster you swing, you should generate more ball speed if you hit the ball here, out of the middle of this face. It is imperative you hit the middle of the face because you're not going to get the right transformation from club head speed into ball speed if you hit it toey or heeler. That's probably where Chris sometimes does come unstuck. I think he'll agree with me there. If he hits it right out of the toe, you might have 120 mile an hour club head speed, probably not Chris, maybe more like 115, but you're not going to transfer that into ball speed. So you have to make sure you hit in the centre of the face, you have to make sure that you set up properly to the ball, make sure you're the right distance away, make sure you're doing all the proper things. And then for me, I just like to feel as though I make sure that club face is nice and square on the way back. I can turn the body up to the top, and then I have the correct sequence on the way down whilst maintaining my posture to make sure I get the middle of that club face. So what do I mean there about keeping your posture through the golf swing? Often when people try to hit the ball very, very far, should I say, and very, very fast, you will see people lose the posture up here. You're thinking, I want to get a big wide arc, I want to get the club as high as possible. And you can see there that I've stood up out of my posture from there. It is almost impossible to hit the middle of the face. I've swung that pretty fast and you'll see it's gone absolutely nowhere. I've struck it out of the toe because I'm stood up out of it and I'm also going to come across it. And on the same hand, if you lose the posture down, you try and squat down into the ground like Rory McIlroy, you can imagine that also is going to dictate where you hit the ball out of the face. So if I were to squat down too much, all of a sudden I would have to jump up and out of it, and that is where you can top the ball and you're not going to get, oh, look at that, that's taken some of the urethane off the ball. But that is where you can actually come unstuck and start really, really messing up those drives. And that for me is a pretty good strike. Spin rate might be a bit high, it's going to touch left, but pitching 260, which isn't too bad. We've not had a warm-up, obviously you want to make sure you're nice and loose, and that's in the 150s. Like I said, for me, 160 would be the optimum that I can probably get to. When I'm in testing and I'm hitting loads of shots, I can generally creep that up to around maybe 161 at a push, but also knowing your limitations without trying to turn the face over or lose a golf ball is very important as well. Guys, there we go, no secrets on how you can hit longer drives and how you can get more ball speed. Chris is managing it, I've got some work to do.